Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, a trip to the Twin Cities and the Metrodome in Minneapolis as the NFL and ESPN continues with what, on paper at least, looks to be a very intriguing matchup. New York, Minneapolis, now!
Well, the fans are looking for their seats as the teams are down on the field warming up. Hi, folks.
Tails. Number 8 kicking off for the Vikings.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Elling kicks it off to begin the game. Taylor fields the opening kickoff at the 11. Tackled at the 27.
Jamar Taylor made a mediocre kick a little more mediocre with a decent run back there.
The Giants will start this first play of the drive at their own 27-yard line. This one will fall incomplete.
Chris Claiborne shadowed the slant route back there and kept the receiver from making the catch. Incomplete pass.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down. Warner fires this one over the middle, and the reception is made for a pickup of maybe a yard.
Jeremy Shockey was getting double coverage there, but it wasn't enough to stop him from making the catch.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Third down, one man down. Toomer gets a piece of this one, but that's all. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Amani Toomer barely got his mitts on a piece of that one, but was unable to maintain control.
Third and long, they have a chance, but it's incomplete.
Those are the situations where you want someone to step up and make a play.
But no one did, and it will now be fourth down. Howard fields the deep punt at the 26. Brought down at the 39.
Keenan Howry returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Vikings send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their 39-yard line. Bennett gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down. Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Bennett gets the call again and heads out right. Final.
Michael Bennett sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
A well-designed play.
Listen up! Go 27! Listen up!
Robinson pulls.
Dante Culpepper airs this one out beautifully. That's how you throw the ball down. Take notes all you want to be.
Down! Set! Check! Goal 51! Check! Goal 51!
One man to beat. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Vikings!
Dante Culpepper had no one to throw to, so he just tucked it under and went for it. It's worth another look.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elling kicks it off. Dane catches it back at the 7. Dragged down at the 24.
Ron Dane tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Giants stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 24-yard line. Toomer.
Amani Toomer tutors his man on the finer points of coverage.
First down and 4 wideouts in the game.
42-yard line.
Down! Set!
Udeze penetrates and stops that back at the 40.
Oh, come on, Tiki. Come on, man.
Down! Set! Switch! Black 22! Switch! Mark 22.
Chalky grabs the fastball over the middle and is at the 50. Finally dropped at the 44. First down.
Don't be shocked when you
First
can't
and
get
10.
open, Jeremy.
Ball at the 44-yard. Down. Set.
Warner throws a heater, and the reception's made at the 39.
Kurt Warner makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow.
First down from the shotgun.
31.
Barber will get the carry on first down and runs into traffic. Breaks free.
T.P. Barber lost yards on that play back there. You got to get some yards before you can run out of bounds, fella.
They could not get this one across the line, Peter. Not the best execution there in my book.
True, but a bit of a loss on first isn't going to kill you.
That'll bring up second down. Finn is at the 20. 5 and touchdown.
Matt Bryant will attempt the extra point. Jeff Fiegels holding.
Here's the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good.
Hey, way to go out there. Good job. Nice play. Nice play.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Bryant kicks this one away. Moore fields the kickoff at the 3. Tackled at the 23.
15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Cody Spencer really yanked on that helmet back there, so the personal foul call was a good one. You can't pull someone's face mask like that.
The Vikings had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their 38-yard line.
Marcus Robinson staked out some turf in the middle back there, but was not able to reel in the catch. Incompletion.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Eventually touched down at the 49. First down.
Dante Culpepper saw nothing happening downfield, so he decided to scramble on that last play, and that was not a bad decision at all. He had some room to work with, and he knew how to exploit it.
Peter, it doesn't even seem fair when your quarterback can run like he can.
Yeah, and that's what makes this guy so dangerous. Good coverage, good pressure, but still, no one could corral him.
Bennett gets the toss and chews up about 4 on the play.
Down. Listen up. Grade 37. Listen up. Grade 37.
Culpepper airs this one to the left sideline, and it's caught despite a wicked hit to try.
Dante Culpepper throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. Bennett chews up 4 yards, and that brings up second down.
With the tackle.
Second down with the tight end right. Culpepper zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
John Williams swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That play would have set up a manageable 3rd and short.
But instead, they forced the incompletion. That's how the D is supposed to play.
Robinson pulls down the floater.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Marcus Robinson goes one-on-one on this play and beats his man. He executed that pass pattern perfectly and made the catch. Nice reception. Nope, they could not cover him man-to-man. He was one step ahead of the defense.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets up. What in the world? You don't see this much. And if you...
There's the signal, and we're ready. Elling kicks a short one. Taylor fields the short kick at the 18. Stopped at the 32.
Jamar Taylor made a mediocre kick a little more mediocre with a decent run back there.
The Giants get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 32-yard line. Warner tackles it out left side.
Amani Toomer faces double coverage on this play, but still comes out with the ball. Nice throw and nice catch. Let's take a look. They had him covered well, but he was still able to make the catch. As a great receiver.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
Down. Set. Hurry. 41.
Warner fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made.
Kurt Warner doesn't leave much room.
And that'll do it for quarter number one. The Vikings are out in front, 13-7.
Let's do this, dude. Shotgun. Shotgun.
Barber gets the ball and heads left, pursues and makes the tackle back at the 37.
E.J. Henderson targeted the ball carrier early, didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Warner throws a bullet here, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Fields lines up for the punt. Fields gets the snap and aims this one out of bounds. This will fly out of bounds at the 15.
Jeff Fiegels did a good job angling the punt out of bounds, so the offense will start off stuck inside the 20.
The Vikings offense takes the field, and they will start out at their own 16-yard line. Burleson didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Nate Burleson could not make that completion and would have had some room on the outside had he made it.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. It's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Bennett gets the toss and runs into traffic. Tackled at the 21. Stoutmire with the tackle. It'll be fourth down.
Omar Stoutmire managed to take him down just before he got to the markers.
They allow a little there, but they do force a fourth down.
Way to attack the ball. Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Culpepper unloads this one off to the...
Randy Moss has got to be scratching his head and wondering why he didn't catch that.
Well, he certainly had the room he needed. There was nobody out there to challenge him.
I think that miss is really going to haunt him.
They could have punted it away and chose to go for it on fourth down. Now, will that cost them?
Well, with the score this close, it's hard to say, but you never want to hand the other guy an edge.
No good. Incomplete.
Kurt Warner threw an incomplete pass into double coverage. He's got to use better judgment out there.
Now he is 0 for his last 3 passes. Hey, you know, you can tell he's starting to get frustrated.
All he needs to do is calm down and make the throw.
Warner just rifles this one, and it's off. Incomplete.
Brian Williams did a brilliant job keeping watch over his zone. That pass didn't have a chance.
That'll give us a third down, and the defense was ready for that call.
Well played, and a good job of not giving up the short pass.
Barber goes in motion. Hunt didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. That will bring up fourth down. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Bryant kicks from 37 yards out, and it's through the...
Matt Bryant sends it whizzing between the goalposts for a field goal.
Matt Bryant kicking off for the Giants.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Bryant booms a beauty here. Moore decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 18. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet.
Black 18.
The Vikings were stopped on 4th down last time out. We'll see what...
Eric Green makes a nice stop in the backfield here, throwing his man into the...
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Bennett goes in motion.
Gray 160. Listen up. Gray 160.
This one will fall incomplete.
Will Allen was with the receiver all the way back there on that deep corner route and interrupted the pass. Incomplete.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up 3rd down.
Nice pressure that time.
Culpepper rifles this one hard over the middle, and the ball's caught at the 30.
Dante Culpepper gets it past the defender and into the arms of his receiver. That's a great play. Check it out.
Bennett gains 3 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. Second down with the tight end right. Bennett carries this one off to the right and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
With the tackle.
Lock him
3rd
down.
and 6. All
Robinson brings down the floater, and
Marcus Robinson makes the catch here with 3 defenders on his tail. I'll tell you, I was...
Bennett will get the carry on 1st down and chews up about 4 on the play. Second down coming up on the 10th play of the drive. Bennett takes it off the toss and passes the line. Brought down at the 24. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
3rd and 3. All at the 24-yard line.
Bennett goes in motion.
Black 58. Hide up, Black 58.
Culpepper throws a big high lob, and it's tipped. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
William Peterson came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be 4th down. Tackle, but they keep the drive alive. 1st down at the 18. It will be 1st down.
Dante Culpepper decided at the last moment to scramble back there, and it worked out.
Peter, I must say that I'm a bit perplexed that they went for it on 4th down there. Wouldn't most people kick the field goal?
I would have. You have to force your opponents to need more than 3 to get back in it.
Bennett gets the toss and will end up losing a couple.
Leopard. Bro. Check two.
Robinson makes the catch. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Vikings!
Marcus Robinson is all by himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy catch.
That's his 2nd TD reception, and obviously the passes are coming his way when they get in the red zone.
Well, he's taken on the role of scorer today, Dan, and I got to tell you, he's filling that role nicely.
Here's the point after, and
Extra point is good.
it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Elling kicks it off. Taylor catches it back at the 6. Jukes breaks a tackle. Dragged down at the 33.
Jamar Taylor was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Giants can climb back into it with a score before half here. They will start this drive at their 33-yard line. Warner, right. The Giants take their first timeout. First down, tight end to the left.
Ball at the 49.
Down!
Toomer catches it in the flat and picks up maybe a yard. Robbins had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Kalber has a report. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. I managed to get a word with the team doctors, and they said that he's suffering from a bruised shoulder. They're icing it a bit right now.
The Giants will take a timeout. That's their second. Third down, 5 yards to go.
Single back! Single back! Down! Set!
Holman knocks it down at the line, incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Chris Holman swatted that pass away right at the line.
That is their fourth batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
They sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Fields gets the ball and punts it away. Howery fields the punt at the 13. Dragged down at the 15.
Keenan Howery didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Vikings come out on offense and are well ahead. They have yet another shot to score and start this drive at their own 15.
Listen up! Greg, take me two! Listen up!
Culpepper throws this one right sideline, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Randy Moss made a huge gain and sailed past the markers before getting out of bounds. That's a big-time play.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense. Check it out. Over 9,000 yards and no sign of slowing down.
Bennett gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Check that draw!
Second
check that
and
draw!
5.
Empty, empty,
Ball at the
empty.
41.
Run, no! Run, no! Gun, gun, gun!
Culpepper throws a bullet, and the ball is... The Vikings will take a timeout. That's their second. First down with a split backfield.
Down!
Williams hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete.
Receiver. Sean Williams with the cover.
Down! Set! Greg!
Bennett goes in motion.
Greg!
Runs out, and that will stop the clock at 8.
Dante Culpepper decided at the last moment to scramble back there, and it worked out.
Down! Hyena Black 61! Hyena Black 61! Hot, hot!
Stoutmeyer makes a play on this one, and
Omar Stoutmeyer gets a hand on this one. Right there. That's how you play D.
a nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to throw it.
Mawelde Moore is all by himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy catch.
Peter. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Vikings enjoying a lead 20-10. And now let's send you to Chris. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Bryant kicks it off to begin the second half. Howery fields the second half kickoff at the 2. Tackled at the 22. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Look at the drive results, and you can see that they're getting it done and have punched the ball into the end zone. Nice work so far.
The Vikings will start this drive at their own 22-yard line. Bennett goes in motion. Culpepper rifles it out left side, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Dante Culpepper putting on quite a display out there, Dan. He's finding his receivers and...
Second and 10. Ball Vikings, 22 yards.
Stopped at the 26.
The ball carrier, William Peterson with the tackle.
I'm coming after you, Dante. Better watch out, baby.
Shotgun! Shotgun! Motion! Motion!
Culpepper gets all of his arm into this pass.
Randy Moss reels in the pass despite nearly getting squeezed by 2 defenders.
There's the catch and the double coverage. They really didn't phase him there.
Maybe they ought to send in a third.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Down! Set! Back! 42!
Bennett takes it for his 14th carry and will end up losing a couple.
Come on, Bennett. You got to do better than that.
Down! Set!
Liz. Aye. I got 2 open.
Back!
Robinson
43!
goes in motion.
Back! 43!
Bennett takes it across the line of scrimmage and gains close to 10 yards on the play.
Third and 2. Ball
Down!
38.
Eventually slides down.
Dante Culpepper has to resort to plan B on this play. That's why he gets the big bucks, Dan.
First down, 1 man down. Cousin blasts him back at the 36.
Terry Cousin targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game.
Goal 44! Listen up! Goal 44!
Wiggins didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Jermaine Wiggins would have had some room on the outside on that play if only he had made the catch. Incomplete.
That's the 3rd incompletion his way, Peter.
Yeah, and he's starting to look a little frustrated down there, too.
All right, defense, let's
Third
hit him
and
hard.
11. Ball at the 36-yard line.
Culpepper throws a heater, and it's complete at the 20.
Dante Culpepper makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
He heaved this one deep again, and he seems to be looking downfield every time he gets a chance.
Hey, why not? He's been amazing with the deep ball. Well, check out the passing performance here. Talk about yards.
Stoutmeyer makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Omar Stoutmeyer managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
That's his 3rd batted ball, and he is doing his part, that is for sure.
Nice to see aggressive D like that, Dan.
Robbins sacks him back at the 24-yard line.
Fred Robbins dismantled that play by bringing down the quarterback for a loss of yardage.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long. Peterson puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Elling with the 41-yard attempt and puts it straight through the uprights.
Aaron Elling takes the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to...
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elling kicks this one away. Taylor fields the kickoff at the 7. Brought down at the 27. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. There's the numbers, Dan, and you can see that they are struggling. They need to start simple, just string a few plays together, and then use that momentum to build your drives. Let's see what happens.
The Giants' offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at their own 27-yard line. Second down from the shotgun. Barber gets the call on second down and heads wide left. Tackled at the 28.
Tiki Barber had blockers on his side on that last play, but the defense was too smart. It gave him nowhere to go.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up. Ike Hilliard shows his coverage, man. The finer points of pass patterns, namely, get away from me. I have...
First and 10. Ball for Giants, 43-yard line.
Down. Set.
Barber has his number called on first down and picks up a couple.
Tiki Barber used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Warner dumps it out left, and he connects for a pickup of 4 on the play.
Let's make the stand here, baby. There's no fuel left in their tank. Down. Set.
Carter goes in motion.
Blue 54.
Chavis makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. It'll be fourth down. Fields lines up for the punt. Fields takes the snap and punts it away. Howery takes it at the 11. Fumble! The Giants have it. He's touched down, but he will keep the drive alive. First down at the 16. It will be first down. First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Down. Switch. Black 79. Switch. Black 79.
Shockey catches the lob over the middle, and
Jeremy Shockey does a great job here battling.
Ball at the 4-yard line.
Barber takes this one way out left.
Tiki Barber powers through and gets some valuable yards on.
Matt Bryant to attempt the extra point. Jeff Fiegels holding.
Now the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Bryant booms a beauty here. Moore decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 22.
Mawelde Moore got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Vikings send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 22-yard line. Bennett goes in motion.
Go 26. Listen up. Go 26. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Umeniora hunts him down and gets the sack way back at the 16.
O.C. Umeniora forced the offense back a few yards with a terrific sack in the backfield back there.
That'll be his first sack of the game. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Vikings are out in front, 23-17.
Fourth quarter, D. Let's stand tall. Stay tall. Listen up. Go 44. Listen up. Go.
Culpepper airs this one to the left sideline, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Marcus Robinson was the intended receiver. Perry Cousin with the cover.
Third down, 16 yards to go.
16-yard line.
Bennett goes in motion.
Goal 74. Listen up. Goal.
No dice, and it falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Nate Burleson ran a corner route back there, but unable to make a reception.
Another incompletion out left, and it appears that side of the field has not been kind to them at all.
Not at all. They got to go somewhere else, look for a different matchup.
Bennett lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Bennett takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. Tackled at the 50.
Will Allen returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Giants start this one on the center logo at their 50-yard line. The ball's loose. The Vikings have it.
Dan, this right here is a live ball, and fortunately for the defense, they grab it and gain possession. Heads up play.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but a turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely not. That was a big-time play.
The Vikings want to capitalize on the fumble and will start this drive at the 36-yard line. Bennett takes it for his 17th carry and gains about 3 yards.
Second and 7. Ball at the 33.
Moss didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Will Allen shadowed the slant route back there and kept the receiver from making the catch. Incomplete pass.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but the defense had other ideas.
The anticipation to the throw was key here. It made all the pieces fall. Dante Culpepper does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle here, and he gets some yards.
First down with the tight end right. Bennett gains 8 yards, and that brings up second down. Williams has his number called on second down and barely picks up the first down.
Down. Check. Gray 14. Check. Gray.
Robinson makes the nice catch, and that's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Marcus Robinson plays this one perfectly, getting himself to the right place at the right time to make the catch. The defense should be embarrassed that they let this one get away.
Yeah, Peter, they had him double covered, and they still couldn't get to the ball in time. He was just too good for it.
Yeah, he's an incredible receiver. Nothing gets in his way.
Another big play, and who else would it be? He's been all over the field today.
All over, and all over the end zone. This guy is a scorer.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elliott kicks it off. Taylor fields it all the way back at the 5. Forces through, stopped at the 28.
Jamar Taylor got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
All right, man. Cool. Okay, let's do this. Let's do it.
The Giants are down, but not out. They'll start this critical drive at their own 28-yard line. Warner throws a bullet to the flat hand. Hilliard catches the hard throw, and he's looking for room. 25, 15, And he's in for the touchdown.
Matt Bryant will attempt the extra point.
Look, Dan, great receiving yards there. That will help your fantasy team.
Here's the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Bryant kicks this one away. Moore fields the kickoff at the 3. Dodges a tackle. Tackled at the 24.
Mewelde Moore got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Vikings offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 24-yard line. Culpepper really puts some arm behind this one, and it's complete at the 44.
Dante Culpepper threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
And Peter, that... Bennett takes it off the toss and runs into traffic.
Will Allen was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making them think twice before going his direction.
Culpepper lofts this one out to the left, and it's incomplete.
With the deflection.
3rd down, one man back. Moss patches it over the middle, and
Randy Moss faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
And Peter, that time, neither of those guys.
Oh, wow. Look at the yardage racked up through the air.
Bennett picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Michael Bennett played it smart on that last one by following his blockers, but, hey, they were unable to open up any holes for him.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Bennett carries it off the toss and picks up a couple.
Michael Bennett used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face 3rd down.
3rd and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
3rd down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes. And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage here.
That was his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Ellie doesn't get a lot of leg behind this one. Taylor fields it at the 15. Dragged down at the 30.
Jamar Taylor got a few yards off the run back there. Add that to the somewhat shallow kick, and that's a pretty good job by the special teams.
Claiborne makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Chris Claiborne came in and got a hand on that football. Left no chance for a reception there.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
Warner throws this on a rope, and it's tipped. Incomplete. 3rd down, 3 wideouts in the game. No dice, and it falls incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Jim Finn had that ball in his hands on that play, and he just dropped it.
He couldn't hold on to that one, and maybe that's why they don't throw to him that often.
He's more of a runner than a target out of the backfield.
Warner throws a beauty to the right side, and it's intercepted. Breaks free, tackled at the 32.
Corey Chavis timed his jump perfectly on that last play to pick.
The Vikings are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 32-yard line. Bennett loses about three. The Giants take their first timeout.
Second and 12. Ball
Bennett gets the toss and runs into traffic, crosses the field, tackled, and the Giants will take a timeout. That's their second. Third down and 5 wide receivers take the field. Runs out, and that will stop the clock.
Dante Culpepper does a little.
First down, the clock is stopped at 1:13. Culpepper rifles one straight to the end zone, and it's caught for the score.
touchdown, Vikings.
Dante Culpepper throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
Another big play reception, and who else would it be? He's been all over the field today.
What a player, and what a game.
Now the point after, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Kelly kicks it off. Taylor fields it all the way back at the 4. Breaks free. Stopped at the 24.
Jamar Taylor tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Giants start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:05. Williams puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Brian Williams closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
The defense stood up to that play and shuts down what would be a minimal gain anyway. It'll be second down. Warner puts his arm into this one, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Corey Chavis came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Great read there.
Third down, 10 yards to go. Finn, the Giants take a timeout. That's their final one.
Down. Set. Blue Knight.
Warner lobs it to the left sideline, and it falls in.
Incomplete. Mike Hilliard.
Hey, if you check out this replay, you'll find a few examples of how these guys earn their paycheck week in and week out, baby. And hey, there's no better way of earning a paycheck than knocking a few heads down there on the field.
The Vikings offense is on the field, and they can wrap up the game. They'll start at the 25-yard line.
With the deflection.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 42.
Go, 44. Listen up. Go.
Culpepper throws a heater right sideline, and it's intercepted. One man to beat.
Giants.
Will Allen shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
The Giants start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 34. Toomer catches the bullet out left, and the clock continues to wind down.
Antoine Winfield with the tackle.
Straight trip. Green.
Warner rifles it out left side, and it's complete at the 41, and he's stopped right there. First down.
First down, Giants.
Randy. Way back. Green.
Warner spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Second down. The clock is stopped at 4.
They're going back. They're going back. Leopard. Shotgun.
Warner throws a beauty to the right side, and this one is incomplete. And that is going to do it for this one. The Vikings come out on top 44-24. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens.